I'm Casey. I'm a board-certified registered nurse.
And I'm Sarah. I'm also one of the registered nurses that works at Aesthetic Specialty Center.
All right, so we're going to first start out by just kind of asking each other, so what is your favorite treatment to receive and then also to treat patients with?
So at ASC, we have tons and tons of non-surgical devices, but we also do a lot of injectables. I think my favorite to do is injectables like Botox and filler. I have a background and I was an ICU nurse before this, so I think that doing injectables, you can kind of bring like art and medicine together, and I've loved having the opportunity to do that. My favorite treatment to do in office is BBL. BBL stands for Broadband Light, and it's one of our, Casey actually does my treatments. She's awesome. It helps with brown spots. So think like brown spots that you get from age, from the sun, just over time, from maybe acne scars. Think of it as kind of going up under those colors and bringing them up. And then once that all flakes off, it reveals a nice, smooth tone and complexion. So it's a really great treatment for a nice glow. Mm-hmm. What about you? What is your favorite to get?
And then I guess also to give to patients is microneedling. So microneedling, we have cold microneedling, and we also have radiofrequency microneedling that we call secret RF. But one of the best analogies I think that we have is Dr. Yoon always says that we're born with this collagen bank, and then after the age of 25, we're spending from that bank every day, unfortunately. But then when we do a treatment like microneedling or with heat, we're depositing into our collagen bank. So all the collagen that you get out of that treatment is yours to keep, and it just plumps out the skin. The tiny holes that are created are then filled with collagen to help with fine lines and wrinkles. It also helps with your textural issues, and just gives you a more natural approach to anti-aging. What would you say the downtime for BBL would be like?
BBL is pretty minimal in downtime. That's always somebody's first question is, how long am I going to look weird? With BBL, you're a little bit red and blotchy the day of your treatment, but by the next day, your skin's calmed down. Some of those dark spots that we're trying to treat are maybe a little bit darker, and they'll kind of stay darker and maybe flake off over the course of a week or so. But as far as downtime, it's pretty minimal. I think we do a really good job of trying to prep all of our patients for what to expect. I think people do a lot better when they know what to expect. Microneedling is a little bit more involved for downtime.
It's a little bit more aggressive, but I would say that, you can be in makeup in 24 hours, but about day 3 or 5, you're about back to normal. But I think that, like to your point, you said just preparing patients on what to expect, kind of holding their hand throughout the entire treatment. I think that's something that sets us apart at our office at ASC is education.
Yeah.
We're always making sure that we're providing our patients with the tools to make the right choices for them,
Yeah, and I think Dr. Yoon kind of touched on this in the beginning, and going back to that I love doing injectables is, coming to ASC, it doesn't matter who you're in front of, whose chair you're sitting in, you know that you are being treated by someone that has had extensive education and training. Dr. Yoon puts a really big emphasis on making sure we're 100% comfortable with the treatments we're doing. We are experts in it. We know everything. With everything we do, I think, too.
Yeah, definitely.